Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Hey, look, when I ask you guys to upload your scene up here, it's not because we don't trust you or we don't think you know what you're doing. It's just a whole lot easier for us to go through and help you. It's great for troubleshooting. And, I made a statement up here the other day that, I can literally go through these scenes in around 5 minutes. And I think a couple people, and I'm not going to mention any names. And my wife was telling me yesterday she thought a cat was going over there that was yellow. And I told her no. I said, I'm pretty sure that's Amber. And then she said, "Dana, I think that's a possum over there coming out because we got possums around here." And I said, "No, I'm pretty sure that's a cat." So let's go ahead and jump into this, and we're going to go on down to the next 32 edit, and this is what Mr. Fabio would like to understand or find out about. Here's the scene, and this is what it was about. He asked a question, and he went into a bunch of detail, but sometimes it's just a lot easier to look at the scene. Here's the scene. The goal is to input through AES50A, accept inputs 15 from local. While we're at it, why can't I use the solo button? Okay, so let's go ahead and jump down to the next 32 edit, and let me show you what I noticed right off the bat. And you do this long enough, and you'll get the same way. So when I load your scene up, this is the first thing I'm looking at here. I'm looking at Mr. Fabio's scene, and I can see right off the bat that he's using a lot of channel strip processing down here. Okay, I can see this. Just to know, if you click on it, it's going to take you right to that channel right where you were. Okay, so as you can see, we got Tom 6 highlighted here. I can look and see you got some DCA groups running here. DCA group 3. I can see you got a couple mute groups running down here. And I can see you've got the power buttons not switched on, which is a wonderful thing. I can see over here you've got your mix buses linked together, as well as clearly labeled. So I know all this process up in here, all up in here in the setup, I know automatically that when I come here, bus button names has already been checked, as well as the DCA spill layer jump page, because I can see it right down here. And from there now, we're going to go up and do this two-step processing, and this is what he wants to do. First of all, he's got the scene set on play, but we're going to put this on record because he wants channel 15 to come in local and the rest of these to come in through his AES50A box. So the first thing we're going to do is say, where does channel 15 lie within the blocks of 8? And we can see clearly right here, it must be through 9 through 16. Well, if we put this over here, he will be able to pick up channels 15 through the local, but he's going to lose all the other channels associated with this stage box because they're all assigned to the local and not the AES50A. The first step, take whatever you want to work with, move it to user in. 9 through 16, user in, 9 through 16. Just line them up. Step number 1, okay? Now we go to user in, and this is his routing. So we're going to just clear all this because all he wanted was local 15, so that's what it is. 15, local 15. We're still in that block. Remember 9 through 16? 9 through 16. Here we are. So we go to local N15, and we're going to line it up with 15 local. Boom. There it is. We now have channel 15 from the X32 rack. It could be the console. It could be any mixer other than the core. So that is the first step. We now have the local input coming in to the mixer. But now what about the rest of the channels on AES50A? Well, that's why they call it user in. We're simply going to come from here, and we're going to move over here. Now, as you can clearly see, local N15 is already being used. So now we can come over here, and I like to go diagonally. See, we're picking up AES50A, channel 16 again. And then if we come up this way, and guys, be real careful. Make sure you get these diagonals lined up. It's just like any other matrix or routing. You get off by 1, you're off by a mile, okay? So now we have completed the process. So now we have input 15 coming from the local mixer, and the rest of our channels coming from AES 50, 9 through A. If we go back to our inputs, this is what we told it to do. We're going to use the user in function. We're going to put these inputs wherever we decide, whether it's the card, AES 50B, A, or local. Okay? That's how simple this is. Now, at this point, it is very easy to check what we've just done. We come over to channel 15, we highlight it, we come up to where it says config, and there's our N15. That IN signifies local. See how that A came up? That's the AES50A stage box, input 13. There's input 14, local input 15, right back to the AES 5016, so on and so on and so forth. At this point, the last thing that I would check is my sends page on my channels. And this is going to tell me if these mix buses are in the correct position, because they should be pre-fader. You can put them post EQ. You can put them pre-EQ if you'd like. You don't want anything post-fader and past. Okay? And I'm telling you, because if you choose to put this on post-fader, going to a mix bus with the new 4.9 software, this is the error message you're going to get.
Danger, Will Robinson! Danger! No, Will Robinson! Danger!
Okay? So I hope this has helped. Spend some time. Get to learn what this face means. Right up here, that's the input gain. Right up here is the panning. Right up here is the bus sends. As you can see, I can actually send these from here. There's no need for me to do that. But all this information is right there for the taking. All right? Take care. God bless. And we are out of here.